Steps on how to make Windows 8.1 or Windows 8 bootable USB flash drive the easy way. First, you're going to visit the Microsoft Download Center. Here's the address of the Microsoft Download Center. Just key in the URL www.microsoft.com en/us/download/details.aspx, and here you can see the new Surface Pro 6, and below, scroll down, you can see in here the Windows USB download tool. So you're just going to select the language you prefer. Here we have the choices: the Dutch, English, United Kingdom, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Nepali, and Spanish. But for me, I'm going to choose English, and I'm just going to click download. And here are the files that you are going to choose from. Choose the download you want. Since I'm going to choose English, then I'm going to choose this file, English US, and the file is only 2.6 megabytes. So I'm just going to click here and select next. And after, as you can see in here, you're just going to click keep in order for you to download the file. And as you're able to download the file, then you're now going to run the file. Here we go. We're going to run the file and install the file, which is the Windows 7 USB DVD download tool setup. This is to be used for the Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 USB download tool. Here, next. Then, since I already have downloaded the file, that is why this one is appearing. As you can see in my desktop, I already have here the file, the installed Windows 7 USB download tool. Here we go. There you can see it, Windows 7 USB DVD download tool. So since I already have installed it, but if you're not able to install it yet, then you're just going to click next. Since it's already installed, then first I'm just going to repair, then click repair. Okay, finish. In order for me to show to you on how are you going to install it properly, then first I'm going to remove it. Programs, program and features, then we're going to find if that file has been installed here. We're going to uninstall it first. Here we go. It takes a little bit to uninstall the file. There we have it. Now we're going to install the downloaded file. We cannot see anymore the file below here. That is why we're just going to locate it at downloads folder, and there we have it. This is the file now, Windows 7 USB DVD download tool installer, English US. I'm just going to double click it and click run, and then click next, select install, and the file is now being installed. Just wait for a moment and the file is will be ready. Here we have it. Finish. Now we're going to look into the installed file. Here we go. There we have the installed file. We're just going to select that and click yes. when this one appears, we're just going to browse the ISO file. Now you need to have with you your ISO downloaded file. Let's go back to the downloads folder and let's look into my ISO installer. Windows 8.1 Pro 64-bit English, the language is English, and this is my ISO file installer for Windows 8.1 Professional. Now if you are not able to download yet this English 8.1 Pro installer, which is 64-bit, then you need to download it first. Now using the browser, you're just going to key in the file Windows 8.1 Pro download, and we're just going to select 64-bit if you wanted 64-bit, but if you wanted 32-bit, then you're just going to change this one with 32-bit. But since I'm going to select 64-bit, so here we go, I'll select 64-bit, and I'm going to select from here the file, the ISO file, which I'm going to download. So I will be downloading the file from the Microsoft website. Yeah, this one, download Windows 8.1 this image ISO file from Microsoft. This is the official file released by Microsoft, so I will be downloading that file. And download Windows 8.1 this image ISO file. Below you can see in here the options, so I will be selecting Windows 8.1 and then click confirm. Then I'm going to select the product language. The language which I'm going to select is English International, and then confirm. So here's the list: Windows 8.1 English International, 32-bit or 64-bit. So I'll be selecting 64-bit. So the links are valid only for 24 hours from the time of creation, and it expires, since the date today is November 15, so it will expire on November 15 at 4:42 p.m. since time now is 12:43 a.m. This is the time in the Philippines right now. So I have now here the file being downloaded. So it takes time for us to wait for this, since as you can see in here it takes 43 minutes left, though my internet runs that fast, but the file is still takes time downloaded. Now since I already have the file, that is just for us to show you, that is just for me to show you on how you're going to download the Windows 8.1 installer. Since I already have the file, then let's just go back to the download tool. Okay, so I already have the file downloaded, so we're just going to browse here, browse the file which already have been downloaded. There it is, the Windows 8.1, and I'm just going to select open, and then select next, and then you can see in here, please select the media type you would like to use to create your Windows 7 backup. You can choose to copy to USB or burn to DVD. So I'm going to select the USB devices. What we're creating is a USB bootable device. So I'm going to select USB device. So the device that I have inserted is 15 gig. So I have freed the content of the device. The device actually is newly formatted, so it doesn't have any inside of it. So the device is 15 gig free, which is a 15 gig 16 gigabyte flash drive. Now let's start copying. Just click begin copying, and step 4 of 4, creating bootable USB device. So the download tool, the Microsoft download tool, is already creating a bootable USB device for us to be able to install the Windows 8.1 professional installer. Well, it takes time to download. It takes time to create the bootable USB device. Now I'm going to show you on how are we going to use this USB bootable device into a computer which is not running anymore. Actually, the computer runs, but it runs very slowly. That is why we're going to format it. We're going to format it. It doesn't have any recovery drive inside of it, since it already have been formatted in the past years. That is why we're going to format it again, and we're going to use this USB bootable device in formatting that laptop. I'm going to show you now the laptop. This is the laptop where we're going to make use of the USB bootable device. It's a Toshiba, and it runs very slowly. And in the next video, I'm going to show you on how are we going to format this one using that bootable USB flash drive. Well, it's already 95%, and we're just going to wait for a few moments. And we are now done in creating the bootable USB device. And as you can see in here, bootable USB device created successfully. Let's start to check it. As you can see in here, it already contains, the flash drive already contains the installer, and here is the installer. Well, let's try to eject this and reinsert the flash drive. So the flash drive is there. It's too dark. I guess you can see it. I'm going to remove it and show it to you. Here is the flash drive. Here we go. So, OTG. It can be used for mobile phones. Yeah. And for mobile phones and for computer. Okay. Oh, as you can see, it already pops up this window, so the autoplay. And so if you're going to insert this into a computer, and this will be the one to be first detected. Okay, so here we already have created a USB bootable device installer for Windows 8 and Windows 8.1. Thank you so much.